Twagosogeire omwancho murigire begataseni kia Ndizi TV asentunda inde tukwarigania hime ya EMANYIE JUMATATO.
Ne magoro benki yabono ekero chire chitariki 11 mutenyi o 12 omwaka no 2023.
Na manganya reko bagwateka kurubakite gwikira chinga kibune chinga kitwanya reko bato kwariganiria aseribo eri murakiri tangani pi tigatanyore asenjire obwenge.
I think it gives us an opportunity to work with members of parliament in every constituency to tackle two pressing matters.
Umurai wense kobeka isese ya somorobiro National Government CDF ergo kinyo bokoreri ya setibunge.
Ambia wanahabari kwa wote waje tuwapatie vile kazi za kufanya kazi ili wanaweza pata habari, wanaweza enda kwa ofisi kama counties, wanaenda kwa county commissioners, wanaenda vijijini kutafuta habari. Na
abariki amangana kobori wa kwenyorera chikadi chia media council iliko bakonya sogo ikirani emirimo y'abasenchira y'ubororo.
Ne document yose ne mangana abekirense igoro y'abantu bari bakuniririwa senchira yobokenka tonga gender based violence.
Neke ombekia NCCK ya sorosa yerwa Nyanza gochakyo roboti urachiko konya sokorwania chisegi chiegenka.
Hayo amana yanda mango mwancho murigire to kwarigania senchira yobo ikerano chinga kebo igoranya rakoba huko yabwati agwetera se mitanda yote ya Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital.
Asensemo ya YouTube na bogo tonyara wetera Ndizi TV News boigo ase website yaito na bogo yasomo wetera www.ndizitv.net.
Gotokubatana na mwanere Joshua utakwenda kia gocheri wetera somo no bimanyiriri heritera negoro kwa JOSEPHAT AMISI. Na Petra ni Mokeira nero kwa ina kia chibicha niriogi cha wikeira senchira ya bene eritrea ne EVERLINE OSERO to kwarigania be kugusanga 9 omwero EMANYIE JUMATATO. Mwancho murigire maya EMANYIE JUMATATO niga gochaka korwase county ya Kisii aselitukolero omorobiri bokwena na amaigerio gochia ase abaliki bamangana mayonyara kobo korekana EMANYIE county ya Kisii anene korwase omobogani ofanisi amagerio yo nigarengete kwena na anene bomanyi gochia se abaliki amangana igoro echinchira oranyara koba okora chiriboti igoro ya bana bari ise miaka 15
Korengana n'umutenene korwa sekiombe kia media council la sorogongo rwa Nyanza Teddy Evans nigaba gakwerera igoro yo murobere ya sata na babere bakwegeria abariki amangana emeroberio emenge gati abo igoro yemechando yobongo asiboigo aruo koboria gochiase abariki bonsi kwene kya munango enyorera bare chikard chia media council chirabakonye asogo ikirania obokorerwabo
omuriki witomelere mu manyi na nyarako bawikirana asomo yego yo nagotwariganira roboti rokubatia.
Abaliki ime county ya Kisii nigo banyorire amaigerio igoro ya mental health amono ko report ya igoro ya bana bake bali balense emyaka 15 bunenchera ya mogo yokubwatia lichiko lyokora abana abake ekero emegano yabo egokorwa nabaliki amangana asomoteneri bwekyombege abaliki ekyo kimanyaka ntebo na Media Council of Kenya korwa ase orosagia rwa Nyanza Teddy Evans atoerere igoro yelitukeliga.
Leo tunakongamana hapa Kisii. Kisa na maana ni kupiga tu msasa ni vipi tumeperform the whole of 2023 na nini tunafaa tufanye vizuri kija mwaka 2024. Na tukikuwa tunapiga msasa tumeangazia mambo ya afya ya wanahabari, afya ya akili, mental wellness ya wanahabari, kwa sababu wao wanafanya kazi kwa environment ambayo pia ina wa affect. Kwa hivyo tunaangalia afya ya akili ya wanahabari, kisha pia tumezungumzia mambo ya child reporting, ni vipi wanaweza kuwa na habari za kuwahusisha watoto, kwa sababu pia kuna changamoto especially ukiangalia masuala ya El Nino, ukiangazia masuala ya watoto watakuwa narudi shule, ni vipi wanahabari wanaweza kuwa na zile programs ambazo zinaangazia watoto.
Abaliki nigo baine kiangati emechando eli bagwetera ekero bagokora emigano buneyo ase anyorekanire buna neganeirie abaliki kwegwa obosemia buno boiga botambe
oboko twanyora ase abaliki bagwetera obomomburia nga ngakiende abaibuli nabo bagutaka
kuri n'abana obwene bwabo ekero barwaniwe gose bamocheirwe batakanga mangana yagamberwe isiko ye koti ande twanyora abantu bande mbere bagotaka baka abana kibicha bachikokorera amangana abo ekero bataburetie abayiburi babo ngango baka bari kibicha obokombu na twanyora ngachi turatebe nga ebigusii gose utamaduni bw'abantu awao naborobwo ngo changira buri asukura abana bane bwabo ektora mangana bakurikwa gusago tangazo asempeo
azichinga kyecho nigobane kyabuna mbuya kubwatia amachiko aliabekire ne serikali iliyogwetanga kurwa ase emechando ere ase okulika emegano y'abana ase boigo omoteneri asabire abali kibonsi kwelikia ne kyombe kyo kibatenete bunenchera yemo yokonyora obusibule ekero batagete kumanya kende gyonsi aso boime kurwa ase ebyombe ao
wonde ntoigwananga ekero okuripoti kuri amangana abana tuteme kubwatia majika bekire nde serikali agoteba burungu ngakitu bwene tokorega sito.
Wanahabari lazima wapewe press cards ambazo zinawawezesha kufanya kazi yao. Kwa hivyo tunaambia wanahabari kuwa wote waje tuwapatie vile cards za kufanya kazi ili wanaweza pata habari, wanaenda enda kwa ofisi kama counties, wanaenda enda kwa county commissioners, wanaenda enda vijijini kutafuta habari, na ukiwa na ile card wao wanapata hata security na safety yao inakuwa enhanced. Kwa hivyo 2024 tunasema kila mwanahabari apate ile kadi.
Kuripotelea egetaseni kia Ndizi TV ile Italiane Mildred Momanyi.
Biamano muliki oito Mildred Momanya saroboti urwa senchira yoboikiranu Eveline na mange abaliki bagweterana na chingaki shibagenda tukobago yasangereria amaya igalisiko.
Na kikiagarire batere unanere byakero muliki abwate kadi ya media council yakero nyibwato maite na bagoso ABC ndionsi na bego konya wikirano bokorere bwa senchire bwenerete.
Biamano kegima tokusuka mutwe omwanchua omurigire nigabono ekyombe kia National Council of Churches of Kenya orosagia Rwanyanza litkoria lero kianyara ko bagego siora oroboti kubwaterana mune byombe binde igoro yechinjira ao kiranyara ko bachiko bwati wahirigo keya chisegi chegenga
kurangana bwatani aboni ubatere na oroboti urura no nigorora chikokonya asogo ikera abantu ase binyoroime abwanene babere bakonererwa kubwatikana nechisegi chegenga chinga kibagendereta kuboria serikali ne serikali ya county kwene kyabunango bwatiranere nebyombe au asokorwa nechisegi chegenga
oroboti oronigorwa chire maga yokoera kwa matuko 15 na limo yokwena no bosemya igoro yobobe bwechisegi chegenga no nyana bonigo umurikyo ito Brighton Mokeira nyara ko bagwikirana somo yego yona gutwariganiriya oroboti rokubwatia
bagukwana asigikale kyugia korekana asikanza ya Church of God Getembe nigobono batebruna ogosiorigwa kumurubiri oyo unigokora chikokonya asokorwani chisegi chegenga ase county Kisii nonyina sorgongo rwa Gusii ombiro oseko no mugereri bwene bwa mwanya bantu korwa sekyombe eke informal action oyo bwataya agokwana
itukuri aro twenga gase kanisa ya Church of God Getembe ira igase stage ukwandra igoro ya a document ekorokunga integrated referral directory ene document yose ne mangana abekirense igoro y'abantu bari bakuniririwa senchira yo bokenka to nga gender based violence bakonyara kwegererwa kurwari mashinani yese bagotoka directory ye gebwate kinamba cyakira abantu bari bago nga service providers bagotoka ari yese cinkongo cita stokorwa ase binyoro byito
Edina Atambo onere no murwanereri bwobwene bw'amanya bantu boigo oyokuru amaigerio awagoji ase abamenyi be county Kisii neli ya Nyamira ase boigo aderuna roboti onigorwa chikokonya abasubati anene kwerwana na koligi ebirogo na kurwani ebintu birutancheiri ase orgongo rwa Gusii.
Zaidi ya yote tumezungumzia jinsi ambao sisi kama wamama katika eneo hili tunaweza saidiana ili tupate kukuza wamama katika maeneo mbalimbali hasa katika nyanja za uongozi ili waweze kusimama na kutetea haki zao na pia kuuliza viti vile vya uongozi katika nchi hii yetu na eneo hili letu la Kisii. na zaidi ya yote ni kuhamasisha jamii yote tupate kuwa na umoja, upendo na tuzidi kusaidiana na kuinuana ili kukomesha vita vya jinsia dhidi ya jinsia katika sehemu yetu ya Kisii.
Irusebania ombui nere ngorwa sikiombe kya nguso Afrika oinere otheruna oroboti orubali koligereria ni gorubwate amaragwa ye kaunti ya Kisii.
Na ile rectory inaambatana na mipangilio ya kaunti ya Kisii ambayo inatengeneza gender policy. Ndio yule ambaye amedhulumiwa, maybe kwa Kisii tunajulikana sana kwa ukeketaji. Kama kuna mtu amefanya madhara kwa mtoto, tunafanya kusuluhisha hiyo kitu mapema kabla haijafika hiyo muda. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri sasa kama kaunti tukue mbele kuzuia mambo yanaitwa ambayo gender based violence ambayo ni mbaya sana kwa maendeleo.
Kennedy Kombo noyomo bali nobolema oinero nyakate abuna oroboti onigorora chikuligereri bali nobolema
asidi tukolia lero twabero no mogoko ase the NCCK Nyanza region engima gotwariganeria egeikaro kya amangana yokuungulia directory eye gotokonya muna ntwe abale no bolema komanyanga onde bwensi oikeiru nogo kolerwa bobe asa mangana alianka obwamate bweto bwanka oikereire obokoleri obu nabo igo chiaki chiaye chiabeire chikobariza. Yani asenjera mone linga ukandamizaji wa haki ya kijinsia ekere yarorekanira ase obolema ekiagera nintu tole the most vulnerable class oikera abo ofisa baito security oikera chi health institutions abo ono neto bere raisi eso ko report kwa mangana ya tobereire na abantu baito bale no bolema banyole the security ende bale ndubuya just tinka chiabo
ayangati yemerobeli eliebekire anene ekerutwa korire amatuko 15 mo ayarigire TV na tokora gisegi chegenga sekiombe kya NCCK yachire amo nakubadisi ebyombe binde rigokora obosario bona kubeke merobelio ya bene ngoribotere getaseni Candice TV korwa sekansa ya Church of God Gatembe elidariane Brighton Makori.
Biamono omoriki oito Brighton Makori hasaroboti urwa senchira yoboi keranu EVERLINE OSERO manyete omubaro monge bwabasacha nigo nyalete kuba ugwesoke na oteba ngogendere kuba ugochandeka anenasi chisegi chigenga
Obokomu muribna abasacha na barabungo itira baramakongwaya kurinde mbari gosibuka goteba yanyarikana kwanyora bono tote ba GBV kwa rabangi nabange gote nabangina no bakunerirwa abasacha ndiri batari gokwana
abasacha twesokie helinde na intubirero bito binyareko ba bikoigweka bene tokorwa ime county ya Kisii twekera ime county ya Nyamira ase abamenyi abagutumeka epara ya egesieri omokonge na kiabira bakorawa no yokoburirie ekero kyobo mse wodi ya nyama ya jasa standasa banyareko bagweso kiana kugikeria okorosi gwa kobegwe pare yo
nonyana bonigo omo engineer Stanley Onyango korwase kiombe kiakera aberika otana epare yo nigo yabetege korosi wa aso musingyo myana boigo enibo yonsi nigo yatumegete asenchera ebwenete asobwagachi wepare yo nigo kiombe yo korwanirira abanyakonda korawana George Morara abeireka komochia okunererwa ko munyakonda uyotenerete epare yo nakuganya abamenyi bechinsemecho gotumeka chinchera chibwenerete
umuriki itokorwase county ya Nyamira job mangi na nyarako kirana sensemine gutwarigania horogotiro kubatia
Igachi abamenyi ababiri bagotumika epara ekorwegesieri omokonge iko kyabira eyo ekobwatana chiwodi ibere ya township ne ya Nyamaya nigigati ababiri bagwesokia na kwimurunganeria enchera epara yaberege korosigwa asabagoteba nigetabekiri omoromu omya na gwatwa emetaro bya
rikoleri bakuruka omoro kochiabo gochi kyabira para teraro ekororire bararo shikeni kyabira isuku teraro isuku epara mna yabwente bate betali tangani
bono ege para na twaro chiare metwe pare tele miria senjerengia epare yegere mire ekarimwe kabe kubnetiero entu tokorate yo musimi wali tangani epare kwara ni gubuya gatiga na limo kunyara kobogerana no muntu na bono ngaite konye mna none yarenge mna gakori mbiya yarenge bono basare tisaidi
ikara batie pare na ngo sarekere are kali ikara bati yene makoma konge abangira gosenaki
ensemo ya Justus Onyari Tandasa oyu oraririe egangaye gochikwamiriria ekero kyobo MCA bwe wodi ya Nyamaiya nigo nere aberega komochia omunyakonda oyu echuri bagario korosia epareye asekeria atebire buna nigeta rosirie asekerengo ekia ebwenerete korosiwa
omo contractor yo etue pare ya rosi igate gete take advantage ngomo chumbe galenga away for punge games akamana gokora igagenda atebe nga yaerire konge abantu bage komoni ogenda gochinya Mokenya moino tumere kiabira. We ain't children of a lesser God. We deserve our taxes to be used as supposed to be. Karonya sana inte to anjeire tu anyorira gashea nande monto ire contract ya rosi epale no mwanonka. What are you doing? What is this? We will not accept. Epale mo chumbi no go ikagaiga koranje gente getanga na tuateba oyetale orengambu yekolire
kolengana no engineer bwe chipara chirensi ya kera ime county Nyamira asamalieta engineer Stanley Onyango nigatebire epareyo nigero siribuya no moro mu obete gotumekwa nigo obete gupimwa ase ebirengo na gwanchiro gotumeka asate banige pareyo rosiri kolengana ne chibesa chabegetwe asensemeyo.
That material, it passed the lab test and it's a good one. What they want is politicking within that constituency which cannot bring in any progress. It is not only for this time you have called me from the TV side of it. This problem started all along in West Mugirango.
Bakoro no munyakiro b'abanyakonda abakorose chipara asamalieta George Murara nigo babiri bakugikeria enjira abanyakonda babiri bagochandwa ekero bakorose chipara asasaba onde bwensi obwache engana igoro yakorosi obwo chipara ekyo kuliga chinjira chingiya chikobeka ebiroro byabo anene mono asogotarira cyabisi cyakera nabo igotarira cyabisi cy'abanyakonda
abantu the body eteneteria rote bareyo ya forto the procedures a contractor afford all the procedures and let us now wait and see because they will go there and inspect the road and see what the work that has been done.
Contractor itayemo egento kakumaje watagajingere na abantu baminta bale ba nini bago treat ne contractor yito umungwano minto atakira be protected ebara kora tenengiya nande abantu bakera da first fight ne bara ya rosiribuya
ase bakani abantu kotaswana ni siasa asokorosi wo chipara kulinde kwa barairi bagalironge lyogokora amagenderero
aragoja kubuna no mujumbe mudate ko inivogirira ne rinda soke naje mujumbe kindokere bwata ko defend a problem if mwada ita majibu mukunyora majibu kura se contractor munyora na majibu kura se kera that is final mujumbe era muko murwani jero siasa and we know
inko reporteria Ndizi TV kura se county Nyamira Job Maangi
no omorikyo ito Job Maangi asorobotirwa senchira yoboikirano
toko murekereria berka okareka na isko yorogongo rwa Gusii nigo muraibese Dr. William Samuel Ruto abagakora abaraibande ase umuroberio bwo kubeka ese yomuswada bwo gukorera amaunchererio ekegancha kyobokoreri bwe chibunge National Government CDF kobari chiko muroberio koreka na se nyomba yobura ya State House mu cyo Nairobi
okwana nigo Ruto atabire bona amaunchererio yarachiko bakwene kyo kubwaterana kwa bene gwe serikali enene nabo igo serikali elia yeji bunge ase boigo anyareko bagoteba nigo kubwatana okokora chikobo kweneke bona chibya senyere ko bachikurwa seke gancha ekeneli gosira amagendro anene ase chibunge a himense ya Kenya.
I'm particularly very excited about NGCDF amendment. I think it gives us an opportunity to work with members of parliament in every constituency to tackle two pressing matters. The matters of managing our environment because of the effects of climate change. We have to be deliberate in making sure that we engage a whole of society approach, in making sure that we intervene in various spaces that will help us manage environmental degradation, management of our water towers, management of our wetlands, and mobilizing the whole of society to intervene in that space that all of us now agree poses an existential threat, not just to Kenya, but to humanity. And the second item being attending to the very urgent and pressing matter of our youth, the youth bulge, and making sure that we provide opportunities for young people to engage in meaningful, deliberate opportunities to work. The ICT hubs that will come as a result of this intervention will give millions of young people across Kenya an opportunity in the digital space. And I'm looking forward to something with the Parliament in this space. And I'm very happy that these pieces of legislation were actually passed in a bipartisan manner in Parliament. I think that's very commendable to Parliament that when we are confronted with a situation that requires Parliament working across the political divide, Parliament has shown the necessary patriotism to work together to deliver that which is good for the country.
Gukwa na boigo ase nyomba eyo yobora ini go boigo Dr. William Ruto nyarakoba kubeka ese yumuswada o National Lottery ekobari chiko gukwana ni goruto ate birebuna amaroro na boigo amaganyo ao kubatekane chiko soli ichichia lottery chira chikoba jikwenekeria serikali kwenyorere bango
Nomoro bere boigo bagwikiranwa nabarai ao gati abo mokonyi bumurai bwenseri gadigashawa omwatoni General Justin Muturi egati abarai banda banki.
As always, it works best when institutions are working in synergy, each discharging its responsibility in accordance with the mandate given to each of the arms of government by the Constitution. And it is in the interest of Kenya that we continuously refine our legislature and the products that come from the legislature to underpin the policy positions that we are rolling out. And these are very important pieces of legislation. We intend to use the lottery legislation to mobilize resources. At the moment, there is a legal lacuna, there isn't clarity, and there is a lot of guesswork. And as a result, there is also a lot of abuse. This will now consolidate the position of the law in making sure that gaming, lottery will be regulated and the resources that come from it used.
Nere omokonyi bumurai bwenseri gadigashawa litukolia leo niganyara koba wikirana samagacho KCC asomoroberio boko yosie kabene omoroberio oyonyare koba korekana samatukatato uyokorukungana ro Youth Connect Africa oyonyare koba gokwenekia bunabasae korwa sorongoro Africa wanyare koba konyenyorera amagerio igore chinchero cyogwesira
gukwana chinga kecho gashawa nigabaga kurukubore ucha sabasae wetumana boigo kobekomokia ase ogoikira nia chindoto chabo nigo boigo agania okobwatrana kwa babwatani korwase chinsemo au ase orogongo rwa Africa erio wesemya na boigo wekinya.
Young leaders of Africa, I take this opportunity today to challenge you to unleash your inner innovator. Do not think outside the box. Tear and throw the box away. Let your creativity be boundless. In your dreams, act big and decisively. And all dreams are valid. Further, as part of the strategies of securing funding, I urge you to align your innovations to areas of interest to partners and states. On the other hand, the conversation of this summit has pulled down the borders. Henceforth, take the conversation forward with your peers. Learn from each other, share your experiences, and build strong networks of collaboration. Take part in the rebirth of our great continent of Africa, where the youth are not just the future, but also the driving force of progress. Let us build an Africa that is a continent of innovation and creativity, where ideas are nurtured and transformed into reality. Let us build Africa that is a continent of entrepreneurship and opportunity, where young people are empowered to create jobs and drive economic growth. Let us build Africa a continent of peace and security, where young people are agents of change, promoting understanding and tolerance across communities.
Tokoska mutwe umwancho murigereria niko bono umuraiwe kiama kiana Kenya matakarua agendere koba kwenye motia serikali ase ogotabeka anene meroberi ase wizara yogochenu eliko baenekeria aba Kenya emeroberi emiya chinga kibako yogendera koba bakonyorobo bwenia
ukwana magega yo kumutarira oyo kabero mubunko ndia kinywa mbiu nigo karua bagagoteba na sector yogochenu nigegendrete kumurigereria omo Kenya ogosomo Kenya oriyo kwenyara na kobatiga bale batari kwenyara bagenderete gucandika kegima
nonya nabo nigo omubunge okirinyaga Njeri maina boigo anyara ko bako yegerere serikali ya sate bire bune bunge nene banyara ko bako beka emeswada ase bunge eyo gosebosibwe bunge yo lekwendeke banyara ko bako kwanera igoro ya maoncherelio ayara chiko bako kolekana ase wizara yobochenu.
I think one of the way to serve leaders who have served is to serve the community. If we equip our hospitals in Kenya, in all the counties and nationally, we will not need to raise money to go to India. We need a good health service, NHIF, and we need equipment in all our hospitals so that these journeys that are necessary now become unnecessary in the future. We are asking leaders to attend to that.
I'm still pushing the Health Amendment Bill 2023, and I am hoping that once we resume Parliament, I will be able to table it on the floor for first reading so that we can ensure we protect the common mwananchi, because I believe that every Kenyan has a right to access the highest level of attainable health care, and we must ensure that everyone is catered for.
Tokoska motwe ko bwatakarano mochando bugosira we chinguru chiomorero enga kiasenga kibono nigo omwaziri o energy oyokoro kwanere Davis Chilchil anyare ko baga ko bolia ba Kenya banyare ko baba kwearigania singa kichikomu anene ko bwatakana no kubara we chinguru echocho morero imense ya Kenya
agokona ne chinyomba choboraria Chilchil niga tebire bunna obono kugania konene Westman nigo kogendrete comment kana asekorende ense ya Kenya etaraikirania nekerengo keria kigana nani gago chamagega yechinguru chomurero okubora obotko obogima aserit kuregoro.
Sometimes the network trips when it is overloaded. Yesterday was caused by an overload between Kisumu, Moroni, when there was sudden demand, and the line that between Kisumu and Moroni is dimensioned to carry 80 megawatts. When the line went down, it was carrying 120 megawatts, and suddenly there was a demand of an additional 20 megawatts on that line. For a line to be carrying 149 megawatts when it is designed for 80, it felt threatened, and it dripped and cascaded down to the rest of the country. For intervention, that will be going back with engineers to sit on and give some straight answers as we look at you in the eye, is load shedding. What would need to be done, instead of overloading a line and causing the whole country to trip, we would be able to remove some feeders and therefore lessen the power demand.
Kubatakana no kongusana no kwanyara ko korekana gatie kiombe kelio kolika aborokia giatie sinaboigo aborokia balia ba junior secondary bono nigo abaraibe chikanisa korwase county ya Narok banyara ko bakubolia chinseme chibere chinyare ko bachi gwikirana okoigwana na kwenekeria abalimu abunga banyara ko bakwenyorera emiremo yabo asensemeria permanent
bakora wano mo bishop we kanisa ya AIPCA Dickson Ngoitiko nigata na chingwa na chioka na chiochira konye ase okugaya na umuchando yo asaganirie abalimu abo ba junior secondary babe bakuri kwa permanent eriko bachinga kingia cyo kwekirania obokoreri borobu yago cyase aborokiwa ba junior secondary school.
Tunaomba serikali kwa ajili especially the TSC, the Teacher Service Commission, waongeleshane na wale ambao walimu ambao waliwapatia contract ya GSS, wale ambao walikuwa wanapiga kelele ya kwamba nini GSS ni wale watoto wako, GSS ni watoto wetu, na kama vile mkubali kusungumza, mkubali kushirikiana, mkubali kusemezana kwa taifa hili ni letu, ili kufanaka au kubarikiwa kwa taifa hili ni letu sisi zote. Kwa hivyo tungependa kuambia waweze kukubali kusemezana, kama ni kuajiri waajiriwe, na hata deni waweze tuku.
Elio gotinya obokoreri bwe county ya Kiambu litkorere ngo mugavana bwe county eyo Kimani wa Matangi nyarakobaga kobachora emeremo aba CEO batano batatu abarachikoba bagwisaransa sichiabisiche wizara au ime county eyo
wa Matangi nigo abachora bo magega yabarabwo kunenkiwa na korokana koba abaikirano asogochiya gukora emirima se county ya Kiambu asabaga kobaboria kwenekia buna nibo ya serikali ya county yabereke gutumika bya asenchira ebwenerete eri gwikirania amagendero.
Expenditure is no longer part of our vocabulary here. Unnecessary trips outside the country, within the country, to meetings of departments outside the county, we do them here internally. We vet strictly who are beneficiaries of some of the resources that we have here. We ensure that if it is our officers here, nobody is getting paid what they're not supposed to get paid. But that's not the only thing. Even in terms of use of our equipment, we ensure if it is our vehicles, our fuel. Now, we have input a proper fuel monitoring system to ensure that the fuel that is consumed by our vehicles is put right use.
Oroboti urumancho murigire na rogo toira se omotimoko mwenge kegi mahinga kitoko genda se ensemo ya kabere studio
ani gotakumanyora Victor Sultano bange yatumanye muna nara yaya twariganeretie imeye chigosari to basagoskare.
Murigiriria bwe television ya Ndizi TV nigo tugukuiraniria ngambia muno asoko genderera guturigiriria na gutusira kira rituko asemerubirio yaitu yonsi chinsemero ngebere naige bono onye kendegia korekanire aseke nyurukiao ekiota geto tumanye asubwango mono abunda isi reke nambeye asese miao enoti sano na ibere inya isato isano nemu ibere isato isano na isato isano na ibere eyemo elioto akere nabasaki baito baikasuri na kubeko roboti ubwo asembeo emesa ya mangana maya ya Ndizi TV nereyo kwa bekire simu yao ime Gochakiro mutinyi 12 ime ya Ndizi TV
ime naisiko yorogongo rwa Gusii abasubati nabange bakora emeremo eri kageire kobanero eyabasacha
Konya mataro musocho kaende musocho
nigo turatarira abasubati abaiga eri kumanya ninki gekogera bakora emeremo yiga eyo kageire kobana eyabasacha umere na nche Dorcas kemuma asomo rebo mukungustengo eri nkomanye amange kirali tukoria Jumatatu jinsa ibere chama boba ime ya Ndizi TV eri tumumanye omukungustengo ningo
Womukungustengo Jumatatu jinsa ibere chabo tuko na Dorcas kemuma Ndizi TV ubwansu bw'Gusii.
Mogorobo mwanchu muri yango kwarigania ase EMANYIE chigosori to emanyali agente kolekana kurwa chinsemo ao Eritrane Victor Sultano bangi aye manye chigosori to chakire kurwa segetigie kiendege abwase abaralia kurwa sorogongo rwa Gusii bagendrete no moroberio bwo bokane kingangosira bare chitimu sogwesokia na kogosoria na barabwo nigo bagosoreti eikendeye ase chiseme chichekien kiendege ne timu ya Mogi FC ase basogete asogo ikoro chigoli sato ase eyemo gukwana megaya gosori yo nigo bagwatani be timu ya Mogi FC bagokeire na kubaira ningambe mona baralia bwo nakobasaba bagendere nanene ase ogosira chigosori gose chitimu korwa chingongo ime ya Gusii.
Mogi player Mogi captain. Nashukuru kwa game tumecheza safi, hakuna mwenye amepata injured. Basi ngotengi timu ya bararikuru wa Kisii town na barga ni nande ya kabiri moje seito ni angondo bet chigori ange komiga ekera players weito wande bakare tarandel Nairobi chisa jenge 7 niga ese support ya coach to Cliff nero to support ro ga kirega
angoro kwa Cliff popira limanyire unenswe ninjende coach timu ya Mogi ni timu ya Bira for quite some time motore ende nili kunya Gusii kikorangara ndobata wachezaji around 25 andengo akatore mbiyamona sana ero ndobate support na bankuwe society corona basani abagere twekire na turiga players bane mbabate discipline otherwise onye batabate discipline ankantora akamaka astwekire anene mono bona iga holiday ne bate tournament sinyike sana ndobate tournament yo mwishimiwa gisairo turukunga ngoko champions ne chachake wango iga twe bangete sana 150,000 chiri kiro monto ntwara de bitabu twakire sabu na kiro monto acha kuchitumeka ngoba ngo chira tole ege kombe gyo kabako ta baranti kire kebere kabati lakini jo sio twakire sabu ngakaba cho kuchiresa kwe kiro monto lyo bwate passion yo mupira abako tokonya because our major aim no konacha abanaba banyora sabara agende na bono ntubwata abanange 7 bakare wakataranta hela iwere achievement enene no abantu bonsi bagogete
asense moyabo abaralia gusaba kinkoyo bakisubscribe FC ni go batebira namba chikogendera chi nechigosori echo asenchira yo kwene kinga ngobe kabare emebero yabo buya akwendera korosi abasani anene au bakomerana barabo asemeremo yabo ya kiralituko bakoragwa na Wycliffe Orenge yole omwakingo yo korwa setimu ya Kisubscribe FC ni go bayene kiringa bachikoyene kinga ngosira bale chitimu asokogenderia chigosori echo
Asamari tanko Wycliffe Orenge chano mokosori Kisii Media FC nigo tono moko munene sana singa nchunga kerengaki twabere to chat wagenda twakosana abantu twanya walakenda asinga kicinga bnechiga tukoria twarenga asegeti kurunga kiendega twakire mupira ne timu kurunga Mogi Hot Stars abwasi bakaba twagire chigoli satu aseyemo kolendenga tokatabanga ntunto ganda to nyakora masoezi kerengaki ndingo bato koraki tonya kwa to perfect amatukare buso bona tukatabanga amangana ka to Coastal Liga eliminating nto ganda to nyakora si mubere number 1 na korosi abasani number 2 na boyo ko motivate society indabanya abantu banyaka bako manyana inki babone to kora chinga kichinga mnechiga ekera abantu bale idol kuma etenga batambe ekera mu birole idol babatabanga an idle mind is the devil's workshop. That is why tuwana bunaba abaralia kera to watanga territory free yake watanga ketara tarega twakenko yase ni ya mwibiresa tweka twanya kuentra to kunya support ni kirenga otherwise tatabenga toka ndira kunya kokosoli botambe antoro se team ite very strong bakanya sayenda utuseme kumatukaribunsi
timu ya Shabana ni go yasukirwe ikaseri bagalia 15 narimo omega yo gwancherana okubugwa gwechigolibere asiringere segero chingaki bale kogosoria segosori ye ligi ya Kenya Premier League. Shabana ni go bale kogosoria ne timu ya Kakamega Homeboys senonyana bo mukocha bwe timu iyo atebrubna ekenega kya ni go kyarenge okonyora edrokorwase agosori senonyana bo atarayenyora Shabana ni gendrete gotaro kya amatokya maya ase ligi ya Kenya Premier League.
Tulikuwa tunatarajia kuwa kama mbaya sana tungejaribu tupate pointi moja, lakini mambo haikwenda kulingana na mpangilio vile ilikuwa.
Kuna mabao zimepotea, lakini maybe ilikuwa ni concentration kidogo na calmness katika goli, lakini in overall wametengeza nyingi ambapo ndio
Aseko solinde ya ligi ya Kenya Premier League timu ya Tusker walenga Banyongongo be season ya ita igo banchiranite draw igigo tobekana goli ndechinga kibali kwa sori na Posta Rangers wanyana bo mukocha kwa timu ya Robert Matano igo atako kerete enchira refari ya kativeti ya irete evasori.
So well, there's determination and art, the anger to win, but only referee can say so. We played with the FC Leopards in Machakos. I saw referee come up. Pub referee, you draw, but you're sure what's up. But this kind of thing, they come with fixed mind. They get little money, they change their mind. They want to favor opponents. That's not the way. Where do you score goals? Opportunities, advantages. And when you are being denied that advantage, how can you score? What do you want my strikers to do? We get chances, they force it, and somebody cannot do mistake without pressure. And that's what we say. Put pressure, they'll do mistakes. And those kind of mistakes, how do you win games? You win games through mistakes, opponents' mistakes. And it was there. So, I cannot blame my strikers. Tusker is like that. They will never bother. And that's gone. Suppose it was Gormao FC. This striker, this referee can leave this field. Yeah? Yeah, they take advantage over the teams. But they're killing others. They're killing our spirit. I've been this ball many years. I don't complain about referee. Me, I'm a footballer. I played football many years. I coached football. I done everything. So I cannot just come here and complain when there's no problem. There's a big problem. How can you promote football? We say fair play. Yeah? Give chance to the team which is up. When you're on top, get your advantage. You are supposed to be given your advantage. But don't be denied. 3 straight penalties. Why do you say?
Mwanchumulire yabu nongokorera amayaye manye chigosoli kurende kurwase ligeria ya EPL na mange agendrete anene ase ikendie abu asengo chukumanya chikoraga chinsa isato kurenda sabono ntamboka sensemende studio EVERLINE OSERO amo na JOSEPHAT AMISI bayakorera ro koroiga asemesa ye manye chigosoli nche Victor Sultano bangiro mutambe ipo siku endelea kuzidishania.
Mwancho muriere bweta seni gito kya Ndizi TV emeyo murubuli bubuli minobonda nigo tokoretera amange twagosemya amange nase wikega umera na inche Mildred Momanyi elinde lyongo semya na okumanya amange igoro yobolemi anena mono obolemi bwe sunflower ine aso mwancho murigereria no manyete ningi e sunflower nichi okumanya ase wikega imeyo murubuli bubuli minobonda oyogo kirabotambeli tukolia Jumaine ense mwene nusu wekachisebere nenu chamagoroba asto gusangana gukwana amange igoro ye sunflower ase wikega na kuira gwika gosena kuna kuira gwika sensemo ya Nyansira yeremeye bunge ya Nyaribari chache county Kisii asena mutarira umuremi na kukumanya igoro ye sunflower igasomwa cyumurira tubasogosuka isaransa oike elinde bwe manyinga obuye bwe sunflower mboro byo boiga
Mano Victor Sultani Obania samangana yama ya kigima korwa senseme ya kabiri studio imeye manye chigosori.
Twefamire na boigo twemanyirie amange igoro hayagendeta sebiti beito anene ensemo yengoyo.
Mwancho margera liga igano to korera ma emanye JUMATATO ense mokorinde na mange to kwariganireti ayora chikonyora chinsa isato agati abaso mugavana we county ya Kisii Paul Simbarati agendrete gwikirania egatie chira chiria betega kubariera abamenyi be county ya Kisii aserit koria baga gwikirana ase umurobero bwoko igora epara ya mwamogesa matangamano boikanya myobo asaba bakagukwanira egatie 20 menge iyo arengete gukorera omwananchi kurwase kaunti ya Kisii
bimono kegima sengenje chinga kine birona otoko yakiro musmari ga gukorende nyoranga ngomera na tore amonaye chinsa isato aso kumanyaya amonayande amange niko tobwaterana amonere Joshua AUTA yakoneke buna gochere gwetera se omono wimanyereri heliterane ngorwa JOSEPHAT AMISI
Petra nira Mokeira na roine kia chibichanerio gicha wekera centre ya bene eletriane EVERLINE OSERO korende asense moya Facebook na bakoendera gotonyara wetera Ndizi TV News Digital
boigo YouTube Ndizi TV News
ase website yaito na bako yasoma wetera www.ndizitv.net iri otogendera go kumanya ase oboikranu kegimato kokaneria oburigere borobia to basako giskare